The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment...
It's Inzaghi! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's rising!
Tornado!
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pass is just off target. Indonesia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cáceres. That is lovely. And he shoots!
Indeed.
He's got away with one there. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot, turns back here, probably the best option. This is a promising build-up. Serginho. Bout of passing here. Inzaghi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Backward it goes. And this shoots! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And the finish! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Dani Olmo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bellingham. Scholes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Tonali. Mbappe. That's Rijkaard. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And it's Cáceres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Unai Simon with the clearance. And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard. And for the first half, that is that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. Back on the way then. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Yamal, well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, they can break here. Oh, easy pickings there. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Incredible! Just incredible! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Real chance! Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Tonali, and that is a little undercooked. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Tonali. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He shifted it to the flank.
Chat keren. Chat keren. I'll take.
Rooney. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Bellingham. Adams. A lot of space. Adams! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Basten. O'Reilly. Baresi. Rooney. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Now that's a fine challenge. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tes.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Gerrard. And he was alert to it. Decent chance! And it's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Indonesia, palpably stronger, better, superior. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. O'Reilly. Tonali. Diaz. And he welcomes it in. And this is Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. That is good progress on the left. They really do have to make something of this. Diaz. Modric. Now it's Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Bellingham. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Modric. Baresi. And it's Parla. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Van Basten. Gerrard. Now Modric. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's in one-on-one. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a...
He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that will surely
Yes,
go
I do.
down as one of the easiest goals
Yes.
he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass.
Inzaghi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Danny Olmo! And it's in.
PC bro, PC.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danny Olmo venturing down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! It's in!
Plastik
They've
apa?
done it! It was coming! They have
Plastik.
their reward!
Ya,
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Danny Olmo with the foul.
ah, lawannya main.
Cupu is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pull it, and that's been slipped through. Messi, played in, and he was alert to it. Nice looking ball. Danny Olmo, now it's Scholes. He's picked his way through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good looking ball. He has found the way through. Van Dijk goes sliding in. Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Scholes. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Look at, he's had a shot!
Tadi
And it's in!
aku
2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that's it.
yes. Satu
Many
dengan
thanks to Jim,
dan
and
bagi sana
it is a very good night to you.
salah ada yang tadi tentang di PS Plus. Kan mau iya. Oh,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta, in towards the back stick. Brilliantly cut out.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Mbappe, here's a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Inzaghi.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through
Ronaldo.
Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly...
Rooney! That's a little off target. And here's Inzaghi. Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind. Well timed,
Nice.
excellent interception. Rooney does really well to win the ball there. Inzaghi, Dani Olmo, Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still goalless. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Nice physical challenge.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
So, third corner of the game. And a header! Ah, good steal. He just read it. Scholes. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Zanetti. That's Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk. Serginho. And it's Inzaghi. And he's played it back. Onana. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pacho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's put paid to the danger. Threads one in. Onana. Could move up a gear here. And he's there to retrieve it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, they can break here. Rooney. Scholes.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Inzaghi. Decent chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Itu lawan orang bang.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable. Mbappe! Rooney. Dani Olmo.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was what...
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And no, that was never going to make it. Forwards and with intent. Gerrard. Almost an hour gone. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
And he shoots! Now, oh, he's been... And again! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally...
Great chance! Manchester United get their 4th corner. And he's taking no chances there. And Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
That's a shade optimistic. Scholes. Danny Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi stood his ground strongly. Danny Olmo. Rooney. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. Crosses it in here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely weighted ball. Scholes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And he is deftly away. Oh, just a keeper now. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Oh, goes for a shot! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. And a shot.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Akanji with the clearance. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, good read. Modric. Van Basten. Modric. Oh, now he can run. Modric! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that is the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range.
Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Inzaghi. It's goals! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Singa Chiang Rai United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
De Paul. Now Van Bommel. De Paul. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rooney. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Singa Chiang Rai United restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
De Paul. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through.
Apa gimana?
Unai Simon comes out and deals with it. And it's Rooney. Bout of passing here, really easy. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Filippo Inzaghi really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. Ah, such a clever touch. Serginho finding himself in space. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's put paid to the danger. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Van Bommel. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alexander-Arnold gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's played through for him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rooney. And this is Batistuta. Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot
tendangan.
wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it.
Kalau syuting kotaknya satu.
Scholes with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham. Rooney. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Nice physical challenge. Schneider. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Tonali. Scholes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Inzaghi. Dani Olmo. Schneider. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed. Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Really fierce, close defending. Tonali. And it's Beckham. And here's Rooney. Schneider. Dani Olmo, who is rarely short on confidence. Now it's Inzaghi. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A probing pass. Dani Olmo. And it's Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Serginho. He has found the way through. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
Big chance! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! That is some save from Khan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Divisi apa ba?
Dani Olmo clearly
Kursa
thought he had the
Romano
beating of the
ay
keeper.
analog.
Indonesia have their third corner. Dani Olmo! Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Singa Chiang Rai United are looking to break at pace. Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. Now it's Dani Olmo. Scholes, given the lift of his goal, wriggles his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well,
It's Scholes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Dikit apa bang? Kalau kanan.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. Distributed tidily. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Tonali, and it's Gerrard. To Messi. And it's Gerrard. Modric. He's in a great position here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The referee's awarded a free kick. And this is the big chance.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Diaz. He might be in here. Diaz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's just...
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went
Yes,
on,
I do.
a draw
Kelihatan
was
dia sendiri
almost
aja itu.
likely to be on.
Lemas ya sih intinya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
And it's Aguero. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hullet, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Scholes. Nemecha. Now it's Aguero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Otto. Otto ventures forward. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Hullet. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. And the pass is intercepted. Goes looking wide. Son Heung-min takes a shot! They want to be quick, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he lines up a cross. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi, always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min running with intent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nedved. It's Nedved! Rooney. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him.
Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Serginho. And it's Olmo. And that's been intercepted. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Filippo Inzaghi. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and He just attacked the danger.
And here's Nedved. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's good play. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nemecha. And here's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nemecha cannot be beaten that easily. And here's Hullet. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Rooney, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Some resolute defending there. Son Heung-min wants to run onto this. Nedved. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Aguero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Nemecha has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Son Heung-min, he's being urged to shoot. And this is Hullet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Bakal 3 kali.
This their second corner of the game.
Rande. Ya sekali. Ronaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Opts for safety. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Aguero! And yet another
Sama pada
chance
bingung mau
goes
saya.
forward.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Foot in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's well positioned here. Over to the right flank. Driven in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tonali. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Gerrard. Looking tight. Decent chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bullet, who is rarely short on confidence. Indonesia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He can run onto that.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Modric. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated.
Detik.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started.
In a system like this,
Shot a goal! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Looking for the run. Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Rooney. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And he's cut it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Danny Olmo. Aimed beyond the defence. Schneider.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Onana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Inzaghi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely. Tries a shot! It's in!
Isi berapa bang?
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Tahu PS di mana
Truly
ini bang?
superb. A
Okay.
goal of such
Oh,
supreme
sorry.
quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
Inzaghi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rooney. Just past the 40th minute mark. Nicely weighted ball. And they win it back again. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
This is a promising build-up. And he's lost his man here. It's Inzaghi! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again! And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Back on the way then. Mbappe might just make this. No, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot. Messi strokes it back. Some resolute defending there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back where it came from. Van Dijk. Dani Olmo. Gets a good foot in there.
Such good technique.
And this is Messi. Vinicius, big chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. And that could set him on his way. Dani Olmo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Puyol gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So good.
Indonesia looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Almost an hour gone. Looking tidy in possession here. Schneider. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Onana. Onana is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kamavinga! Can he get it through? Onana. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Danny Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he's played it back. And that's been intercepted. Rooney does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Inzaghi. Kamavinga. Schneider. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, what a mistake! Van Dijk. Onana. Rooney. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice. Vinicius Junior. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. And he's managed to get free. Onana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. And it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Danny Olmo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's in on goal. That pass has been, well... Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most important...
Ah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the
We all got-
choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Onana clears without hesitation. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Filippo Inzaghi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. Always goal side. And the ball is out of play. Pacho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe has it in a wide position. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. Dembele was alert. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Kimmich. And he's in. Shoots! Goal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Serginho, he has found the way through. Cross to the back post. That had too much on it.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nuno Mendes. And that's going wide left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Serginho. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Valverde.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rooney. In by Rooney. It's goals! Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ronaldo. That is lovely. Scholes. Scholes! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Valverde. Soboslai. Goes for goal!
Oh.
Dani Olmo. Onana. Inzaghi. Spread out to the left. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Inzaghi. Szoboszlai. Played down the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So a temporary halt to the action. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Kau batan jua, biarlah.
So we're off again. Kimmich. Scholes. Onana. Mendes cuts out the pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That is good alertness. And it's Valverde. He's having a pop! Scholes. Filippo Inzaghi. And this is Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off light.
He'll try from distance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he was alert to it. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes looking understandably energised after his goal. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is, and he's in one-on-one. Tries a shot! And it's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Onana. And this is Ronaldo. Valverde. Now it's Szoboszlai. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Bener. Begitu. Bentay 10-0 nih.
Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Szoboszlai. Madrid have reclaimed it. Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Can he get on the end of this? Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gerrard. Now he's got space here. Well, that is one way to stop him. 5 minutes left on the clock. Modric. There he goes, motoring forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's Messi. Van Basten. Modric. And a header! And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Modric. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Too close for comfort. And that is the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Kasih bel, kasih bel. Apaan, apaan? Ya, contoh. Luput tau. Enggak. Lain-lain. Biasa, 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 biasa. Eh, lain.
Jadi kan nambah. Bos. Kel. Bang ada misalnya ini sama ada. Ya, misalnya ini nyaman udah kan. Jadi, bacot. Aduh. Set. B2. Ya, Eko 4 Pak kacangnya Bimo. Dikatakan itu kayak maling.
Bah. Nah, kamu dulu, aku dulu. Ini kenapa? Ya, aku dulu, kamu dulu. Ya, jadi. Ya itu. Ya, kenapa jadi santai di biasa-biasa.
Empat. Empat lah. R.
Itu tamunya banyak yang
R2.
main game sih. Banyak yang main. Udah keluar. Lain. Berarti ya.
Dong.
Ya, bulat ke bulat. Pokoknya sampai sama Biro itu. Ya, 2 3. Las. Atau pun ketemu aku kayak macam. Iya. Ya, baik kok. Panat dia panat.
Bijak. 3.000.
30 kali. 200.000.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch
penting
are
lah,
raring to
Pak.
go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Scholes. And here's Inzaghi. Danny Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hari Minggu, kadang lah hari Minggu juga. Ini kan buat kan.
Rooney.
Ada
Scholes.
Bapak.
And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And they're back on the ball again. He can run onto that. Now he's running away. Now there's a fine big chance! Danny Olmo. And the counter is on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's been won straight back. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Danny Olmo. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, played right into his path. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Scholes. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, they can break here. Well, that has not gone well. Rooney looking for the run. He has a look up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's beautifully weighted. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly onside here. A header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Rooney plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Olise. Danny Olmo. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Scholes. And that was nowhere near his best. Well seen. Saw that coming. Scholes. And it's Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bommel. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danny Olmo. Scholes. Danny Olmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Olise. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He can run onto that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh my God.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Good purposeful running this. Oh, that's nice. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. Dani Olmo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well,
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. And he's played it back. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a little off target. Olise. Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Rooney. Driving forward. Dembele. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! In towards the back stick. Corner number 2 then. Schlotterbeck is there and he can get that clear. And it's Scholes. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what has happened here? Filippo Inzaghi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Inzaghi. Dani Olmo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side Dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Goreng.
So
Goreng
we
tuh
have
satu tuh.
movement on both benches. The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And here's Dembele. Drives it in. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Akanji powering forward here. And it's Messi. De Paul, brilliantly cut out. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Modric.
Oh, really well played.
Gerrard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Dembele. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately
rusak
proving
dong.
just enough. A terrific
rusak
win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.
Pak. 3J. 3J lah.
Lalu mancing lain lagi. Beda. Beda minyak. Beda. Dong. Jing. Tahunya apa di demo? Oh, ayo lah toh. Ada.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Ada deh. Beckham di mana?
Well timed.
Tiga ada deh, di dua ada.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a throw-in.
Kalian tau ya? Ada Divisi pun Divisi. PS mana masih pun
Ball
nih?
throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Yang main bis.
Dumfries with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen,
Yeah,
the
right.
big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he
Yeah,
executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than
Kalau
perhaps
si
we
yang marah,
anticipated.
kira-kira kedua simpon nih.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a quick one. Rooney. And the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Pause.
And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Salah.
Siapa menyerang kan? Aku anak mencari. Aku anak menghidupkan bahnya aku masukkan akun.
And that's it.
Oh, aero kon. Jual kayak
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Kenapa? Main jam enggak sampai subuh. Nah, boy kembali. Kalau pagi
Garing. Hmm.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Now it's Van Basten. Chance, surely!
Eish.
Off the post! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great
Hey,
run.
look.
Just a shame the finish let him down.
Akang lo. Ini matiin, reset naman.
Kimmich.
Bas.
Maldini cuts it out.
Manakakanakon.
Son Heung-min.
Anakon sa...
Kimmich does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Philippe. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Shit.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Shit this.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Spread it left. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, great feat, that.
Son Heung-min. Dani Olmo. Driving forward. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a promising position. Azar. Nicely aimed pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Rooney. This might... And the shot!
Jingle. With the
And
scary.
a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And he can clear it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And this is Owen. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Van Basten. Scholes. Not the most accurate pass.
Dari tanggal 12 sampai tangan...
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Lagu. Parang...
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And here's Owen. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Scholes gets into a good position. And it's Olmo. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Costa Curta. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Threads one in.
Dapat
Scholes.
tidak expo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. Scholes. Pirlo. Son Heung-min. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Owen. And the shot!
Saat masuk ya itu.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from
Iya
himself.
berarti.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rooney. Can he get it through?
Anjing.
Roberto Carlos. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Owen. And Owen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diubet. Diubet tuh yang. Diubet.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Inzaghi. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Van Basten. Now it's Owen. Love and a chance! Goal!
Aku baca.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Now Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Azar. Scholes. Kimmich. And it's Olmo. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Rooney. Oh, super ball. Dani Olmo! And he's heaved it away. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Azar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Bellingham. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ronaldo gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Roberto Carlos. Maldini. That is good progress on the left. Pirlo. Goes looking wide. Rooney in the hunt and looking threatening. And they win it back again. Dani Olmo.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. Pirlo. And here's Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Van de Ven. Maradona. Mbappe. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Scholes. And here's Neymar. Here's Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on.
Cek mulu bangsa. Lawannya takut kalah. Iya bang. Penuh belakang mulu.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Onana and Danny Olmo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Steaming on goal. A header! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
James Rodriguez. Belletti. And they're back on the ball again. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Rooney. Indonesia currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Rooney. Oh, right place, right time. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy.
He'll try from distance. Another special Neymar moment. About as smooth as it gets. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Just one. James Rodriguez! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Onana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always goal side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. And this is Bale. Bale. He's through. Tries a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pacho. And it's Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Big chance! Oh, good finish. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've...
Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. Serginho gets it clear. Filippo Inzaghi, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for it. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Robertson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bale. And he's in on goal. It's Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Onana. And the whistle goes for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Indonesia find themselves ahead at the end of a goal-rich first half. It is great entertainment here. So right back into the action. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that... Rooney! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's tidy. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Kimmich. Rooney. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Neymar could move up a gear here. Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Dani Olmo. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Onana looking to add to his goal. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's James Rodriguez. He's having a pop! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rooney. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Santa Clara can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Belletti. Baresi. Gerrard. Aguero. Neymar. Nice control. Onana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Santa Clara cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Onana. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Shevchenko. And here's Inzaghi. Space for him to turn and look. Driven in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Batistuta getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
He's on it. Can he get away? Chips it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Khan gets it away. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Deep into stoppage time. Robertson has the space to scheme. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Ini kamu. Kalau wae kamu kalau.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Some really good ball movement, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Inzaghi. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Scholes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Aguero! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. And here's Aguero. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot, tries one from range. Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Inter Milan leading now. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Onana. And it's Olmo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Picked out brilliantly. There's the header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Aguero. Gerrard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Scholes. And it's Scholes. Rooney in the hunt and looking threatening. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That's a cute ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Rooney. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Chance for a shot! And he's following up! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Taken back almost at once. He's having a hit!
Apa di?
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Great ball and big chance! And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how...
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho can get it clear. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. And here's Gerrard. Oh, it's come loose.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Inzaghi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Onana. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chouameni. Indonesia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, he's been caught now. Chance, surely! And that's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So what can they make of this? He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Gerrard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Indonesia. He'll try from distance. Rooney. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Schneider. Mbappe takes a shot. And it's there. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of...
Could be danger here. Gently done. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.